Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Eddie Hookah. I'm 20 years old, and I live in Astoria, Queens.
All right, Eddie. So, can you describe your education from elementary to high school?
Um, Elementary school, I used to go here to Astoria till 5th grade. I graduated. Um, I was a good student. Uh, I moved to Connecticut afterwards. Started middle school over there. I was doing fine. I really didn't focus a lot, so I started, failing a few marking periods, and after that, um, I never failed a grade besides actually going into high school. I did good freshman year, did horrible sophomore year, and I just was going downhill from after freshman year, basically.
So, what year were you supposed to graduate?
2011
And what
was
do you?
my official graduate year, and after that, I took a year off, or actually, I tried to take an extra course because all I needed was two credits to get my high school diploma in Torrington. What ended up happening was my parents were moving to New York again, so it wasn't going. I either had a choice to stay over there and stay for a few months and graduate in January 2012, or come over here, do a computer course, and still graduate with a Torrington High School diploma. Didn't work out like that. My parents came to New York. I came with them. I took the computer courses so I could pass for the two credits. I failed that as well, and I guess after that, I decided that school wasn't for me, and I just rather work and make money.
What changed? What made you go back to high school?
Um, After working in many jobs, you start noticing that the pay isn't that good, you know. So you need to you start noticing the people around you, the important people, your parents, your siblings, everybody and anybody, your friends, and you start actually seeing like who's successful, and usually behind the successful people, most of them usually have like a college background or anything like that. So I decided afterwards when my parents came over here, and I failed the computer courses. I just after I worked and noticed everything, I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna just go back into high school. But I had to come to high school over here in New York, and over here you guys have regents, which we never had in Connecticut. So I had to come to high school again, at the age of like 20 basically, and pass all six regions, and pass the other courses, the other two credits that I needed. On top of that, courses that the high school here in New York required me to take as well. So I guess in a way, like, I could have finished high school so much earlier if I didn't just joke around, but you know I did, but it was my fault, and at least I passed it though. So I have my diploma now, and I'm gonna start college soon, this August.
So, you said that after freshman year in high school, things went downfall. Do you know any reason as to what? Like, what made it go downfall? Like, downhill from there?
I guess like my friends, cut school, cut classes, hang out, chill. I wasn't really into school. I got a girl. I had a girlfriend. Just it was different. I just wasn't into it. But at the end of the day, it was my fault. Like, cause other people were doing the same thing that I was doing, but they were passing. And I was failing. So how is it that they were passing, I was failing, and we were both hanging out, cutting school, cutting all that. So I thought I could do the same. I thought I could cut class, didn't need to go to school, like maybe once, twice a week, just get my work and do it and just hand it in. But work became, stacked on each other, and then it became overwhelming, and I didn't care no more. I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna pass, so I just decided to like, you know, flunk classes and continue on cutting school and you know, hanging out.
What was your parents' involvement in your education?
My parents were really supportive. And their part, they never did any. I mean, I couldn't ask them to do anything more than what a parent, you know, does for their child when it comes to school. You know, every day, are you studying? Every day, are you doing your homework? You know, are you going to school? You know, let me see your homework. Let me check. You know, but at the same time, you know, my parents, I kept school really far from them. You know, I showed them what they wanted to see, and I kind of tricked them, but it wasn't damage to them. It was damage to me because it was me going to school, not them. You know, they have their jobs already or their careers, or you know, that's them. Like, I was joking on myself basically, not them.
If your parents were more involved in your studies, do you think you could have been more successful in school?
I think I don't know. I think that somehow I would have found a way to go around them either way. I just, you know, like I was just I put more effort into actually showing them fake proof than to actually show them the real work. If they were more involved, yeah, they would have caught me. That's what would have happened. They would have caught me, you know, lying to them and seeing that I was cutting class and all that. I would have gotten in trouble. I mean, maybe it would have been a little bit different, but overall, it was me. It was me, the one that was, you know, not studying, not taking school serious. My teachers, even my teachers were supportive. You know, my teachers were excellent. They wanted the best for me. Even if I didn't go to school, they found some way to give me some type of work, to at least give me credit, so I could at least pass. You know, but once again, even the little work they gave me, or whatever amount of work they gave me those chances. It wasn't just 1, 2, 3. It was like 4, 5, 6 chances that they gave me to like continue to go on, because they kept telling me, you know, I see this potential in you and all this other stuff, and they never gave up on me. And you know, I know some teachers till now that I owe them, you know, I owe them like a lot, because they never gave up on me, even though I never went to class. But the days I did, it was just, you know, they caught up with me, everything. Some teachers didn't care. Some teachers, you know, I walked into class after like 2 months and they would just say, hey, oh, hey, what's up? You know, that's it. Some teachers, you know, they'd be involved. Some of them tried to call my parents, you know. Some of them succeeded calling my parents. And, but yeah, that was that.
What do you think was the difference between you and your older sister, who didn't struggle as much in school?
I don't know. I guess my sister, which is you, was really about, you know, her study, her grind, you know, getting things done, having things done on time. And you also, you know, she also kept like her amount of friends were only like 1 or 2, which was, you know, in fact, that it was really smart, because in reality, you only really do have 1 or 2 friends. But me, I was like a social person, you know. I like to hang out like over here, I like to hang out over there, I like to, you know, go over here, do this, do that. You know, I was just involved with like just everything besides school, you know. So everything else caught my attention but school. So I think the difference between me and her was just that she was, you know, determined, and I wasn't. I was just living. I was just living my life, and you know, now I pay for it. You know, I sacrificed a lot of years, and now I graduated like just a few, like like maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I think. But I guess, you know, it's better late than never. You know.
If you can go back, what would you change? What would you do differently?
I think I would, you know, just really study and take everything serious, because now it's hard. Like, I see how old I am now, and like now more than ever, I'm determined. You know, I want to be something in life. You know, before I didn't care. Now it's like I do. Now I really care. Like, now I want to be something because, you know, I want to do better just for myself. So one thing differently, I would take school seriously. That's what would happen. I would take school seriously. I think I would just, you know, limit myself to like the people I taught, like my friends back in the day, and just do my work. What I was supposed to do, that's what I would have done differently. Instead of hanging out, joking around, partying, I would have sit down, study, pass my tests, pass school, and continue going on.
All right. Thank you, Eddie,
All right.
for this insightful interview.
Yep.
All right. Bye.